Hey everybody, ASIC Eric here, and we are going to be working on cleaning this guy here today. A couple of different tools in my arsenal to try out here. This is one of these clean and strip discs. I've never used this before. I noticed Roger, Mr. Fireman, using one of those. I've had this thing for a while that I've used in a couple of places, a nylon brush. DA, all sorts of different things. I also have these ceramic bristle discs. Almost worn these guys out. This works really well, but I don't know if there's enough of that left to go. Roll-lock discs, I got 80 grit. I got some 50 grit. But let me show you so far. Just did a couple quick little tests. So here I used that big nylon guy there, and what you see is everywhere you see these big rust patches, that quickly goes down to bare metal. As you can see, so all these clean streaks, that's actually where the rust was. It's funny. And then the dark areas in between are the paint still left over, I think. I'm not quite sure. So that looks backwards. Let's see. The clean streak is where the paint is, and that's where the rust is. Okay, it's backwards, but anyway. So the nylon thing gets it down pretty quick like that, but leaves all this stuff left. The clean and strip disc is pretty similar. It's not really that different. Gets you about the same result. Maybe a little bit faster, I don't know. But we're going to try that. So I'm going to tip the car on its side so I can stand inside it and work on it. It'll be the easiest way to do it. But it's going to be a long and horrible process, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, we're going to get started. Alright, so this is what it looks like after going over it with the clean and strip disc. And it's not too bad. Still have to do something about this. It's okay. You can't really get into these areas too much. So I'm going to take the roll lock now. I'm going to try it with some 80 and try and get in there and see how much better we can clean it up with that. And it's awesome because I have help today. That's who was grinding down there earlier. Pops is here. So anyway, next step. So my dad's in there sanding right now. So we were going along and I put a wire brush on this guy, a wire wheel. That killed it. And the bearings in there are just shot. So just ran over to Home Depot and got a new angle grinder here. This one's done pretty well. I've used the crap out of this. And I have not been oiling them. I used to, but I heard a number of people say that's not necessarily a good idea because you don't want oil getting on your panels and stuff when you're sanding, so I haven't been oiling them lately, which is probably why it died. Or I think the wire wheels, since they're not necessarily balanced right, just killed it. Anyway, he's at work right now. I'm taking a break. Alright, I think that's going to do it for today. Busting our butts all day on this thing. That's about as good as we can get it without just annihilating it with 36 grit or something. We've tried. This was probably some 50 grit right here and 80 grit and all kinds of different stuff, and that's basically as good as it's going to get. So I think the metal is just discolored. I don't really think there's any rust left there, but I am going to go ahead and put rust treatment on it before we do anything. These little areas up in here, I can't really get up in there with anything. I'm going to get some sandpaper and try and sand it by hand as best I can, and I'm just going to shoot some rust treatment on that because I really don't know what else to do. There is this old mat or something up in there that I can't get out. I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem. I can't really do anything about it. So this panel here is between the roof and there. Is, without taking all of this stuff off, there's no way to get in there, so I don't think I'm going to mess with it. If you guys agree with that, let me know. Or if you think there's some other way, like maybe take a coat hanger or something, try and push it to the corners or something. But I don't know, then the roof might be bouncing all over the place. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna call it a day, and we will paint it tomorrow, hopefully, if nothing goes wrong. All right, cool beans. Talk to you guys later.